Alright, we're just checking the last fluids on the good old van. Got the trailer here all rigged up, wheel bearings greased, tires filled with air. We should be ready to go after work tomorrow. Got the new sides for the trailer built. Now we can haul all things and stuff. Should work out pretty slick. Okay, just rolled into camp, had dinner, and I got a heck of a surprise here from my good buddy, who was able to make it up here a little bit earlier in the day than I was. And apparently, he didn't waste any time, because we got one down already. Pretty sweet. Good deal, man. Trailer made it just fine. First morning, let's get ready and go. Looks like that's the one. Well, the first time out for the year always tends to be a cluster, and today was no exception. I have no bow hanger, no equipment hanger. I was 3 sticks up into my hanging hunt when my phone, which is down on the ground, started going off with its beautiful alarms for the morning. So I had to undo my lineman's belt and scramble down the tree, turn off my alarm, which is really good when you sneak into your hunting area to have your alarm blaring. But we're finally up here. This spot is a lot tighter than I thought it was, but I have seen an otter, I believe it was, working around in the creek, and one deer crossed about 40 yards ahead of me here, so we'll see what happens. It was a new spot, just wanted to scope it out, see what it was like. I've seen deer bedding in here before, so there's a chance something will work back in here this morning and maybe give me an opportunity. Had a squirrel come through, farmers working across the street. I'm not super thrilled with this setup, so I'm thinking I'm gonna stick it up till about 9 and maybe get down and do just a little not very intrusive scouting, and then we gotta get back, start working on Zach's deer bit. It's supposed to get real hot today, so we gotta get a bunch done on that, and then ideally be able to set up a blind, maybe another double stand for when my brother-in-law gets up here. It's going to be Casey's first time deer hunting, so I want to show him the ropes and have some different options to work with. Man, this squirrel's a menace. Anyways, it's nice to not be at work, so got that going for me. Alright, it's about 8:40, nothing else except for some bird activity here, so we're going to get down pretty soon, and I'm going to take a little walkabout, try to scout a little new area, come back with you if there's anything worth seeing. Hopefully we find something good. It's 4:45, back out here in my new spot. We got Zach's deer cut up while we were in for lunch. Yeah, I got a new blind set up over by the foundation. Got that all brushed in, should be ready to go for tomorrow. And Adam and Jared made it up here, so we're ready to hunt some more. Hopefully somebody can put one down tonight. We got a big hammered trail here that runs parallel with that down log from my right to left to right. And it runs over towards the creek over here. There's a big crossing. goes out into the pines in the foundation area. I had this spot marked on my map. Never had a chance to make it over here, and when I finally did, and I saw this trail, I thought there was no choice but to set up here. Just looks too promising. 6:40, we have 30 minutes left. I have not seen or heard a deer all night. So hopefully the other guys are having more success than me, but we still got 30 minutes, something can come through, so we're gonna stick it out.
Doing great, so this is 200, so now I'm at 900.
Might as well keep going.
I can make a choice. I have to get a 1, a 5, or a 2. Yeah.
You can score now.
So this is where everyone goes. See, pick up the whole thing.
Oh, you dropped the dice.
Yeah, drop the dice. Turn over. No. Casey's getting ready for his first ever deer hunt. Heck yeah!
But we're gonna get a big buck. We're gonna get one. We got the setup here. Just on the ground with no blind. And now we've got a blind that's brushed in. I feel way more hidden. So once the first deer comes in and notices us and runs away blowing, then we'll know that we got it just right. I think I hear one now. I have black. Little bubbles in there. One right there on the ground.
Looks like he dug in over there. It's a nice deer.
She looks thick.
Yeah. Boom, baby. Boys.
Good shit, bud.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I say 95.
I'm not gonna change my mind. Just 'cause I saw the deer. And she's freaking at 7.4.
Well, good morning, Define Outdoors. We got that doe last night, got her back to camp, cleaned up, hanging up overnight here. We're gonna head out for the morning hunt. We got Zach over to the hill bright and early because that big buck has been showing up right at first light. We wanted him to be super set before that happened. So Casey's just finishing getting showered up. We're gonna head out to Tummer Island, see what happens there. Come back, run to church, grab some ice on the way back from church, take care of my deer, and then we should be in good shape the rest of the day. Hopefully somebody has some success this morning, but should be a good day. Hello there, Defying Outdoors. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the North Woods. We're getting after some deer. Me and my professional hunter Casey getting me on the spot. He's a filmer, he's a deer whisperer, brings them right in. So hopefully we get the biggest buck we've ever seen before. Otherwise, I guess we'll have to go back and drink another beer. Stay tuned. Okay, last morning. No luck last night. Zach's heading back out across the road. He's going after the Lizard King. Hopefully he can make that happen. It's looking like a 50% chance of rain starting at like 7 o'clock. So if it's close, it's close. Make a good shot. But take up any track jobs pretty quickly if we have the fortunate success. Casey and I are going to go sit on the ground over in the Poplar entrance where allegedly all of the deer walk every single day. So that should pan out pretty well for us. But we'll see something new, get Casey on another new opportunity of just sitting right on the ground, and we'll see how it goes. Check back later if there's any success. Defying Outdoors. Alright, we're back in from our last hunt. We had a buck at like 0.1 yards, maybe 5.
Closer.
Yeah, we saw the Wendigo, and we shot 13 ducks. So we're gonna get packed up because who needs more ducks than that? And then get things going. It's 7:30 on our first morning up here for our rut hunt trip. November 3rd today. We're hoping to cross paths with some nice bucks. There's a lot of active scrapes around. We got the woods pretty much covered with guys, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some movement before too long. Got some turkeys that just started going wild over there. It's 8:30 now. I've got a fawn bedded at 100 yards. Saw a spike walk the field edge behind me. Things are starting to move. Hopefully we get the right deer in front of us. Feels like a great day though, so happy to be seeing deer if nothing else. That fawn looks extremely small too, like a really late drop or something. I don't know, she's all alone. It's 10:45. That fawn got up and finally moved this time. Just slowly walked away. So I think I'm gonna stick it out till 11:30 or 12. Head back, regroup, and then come back out for the evening, maybe around 2 or something. Gonna grab that trail camera that's down below me on my way out too, but we'll see. Usually they're cruising sometime around now, so anything can happen in the blink of an eye at this time of year. Alright, sun finally peaked out. It's about 11:40. Gonna get packed up, head back to camp, grab some lunch, check the trail camera card, and make a plan for the afternoon. Okay, we're down. Head back to camp. Drop some layers for the long walk. I'm gonna map the walk on my Garmin watch just to see how far it really is. There's a whole bunch of trees just rubbed to shreds over here. I think we're gonna see some really good stuff on this camera. Boy. See, that's a pretty tore up scrape. Alright. Looking at just about a half a mile walk each way. So, get things figured out here. Make a plan for the afternoon. Alright, the good old Tummer got here.
Yeah.
We're all just getting ready to head out for the afternoon. So there wasn't anything too crazy on that camera, but some good bucks and one real fat doe that doesn't have a fawn. So if she comes by, I think she's going to get the beans. But we'll see. It should be a beautiful night. It's about 50 right now. But I don't know, we'll go watch some nature because it's neat. Alright, made it to the stand. It's about 2:30. I bumped 2 doe on the way in, but I have to walk half mile to get here, so it's not hard to do. Looks like I'm going to get blinded by the sun a little bit tonight, but look, there's a good amount of deer moving here on the camera, so we'll see what happens. It's definitely warmer here, so I'm just going to get the camera equipment set up, and we'll sit tight for the rest of the night. Shooting ends just after 6 tonight. Just enough to give a buck confidence that he's safe. I think that's what we want. It's 4:30. So far all I've seen is that fawn work its way back through. Squirrels are going nuts all over the place tonight, so maybe that's an indication that the deer are on their way. We'll see. It's a beautiful night though. Got the sun setting out in front of me. The only problem with that is it blinds me from time to time, but make the most of it and hopefully have it, that big doe or one of the nice bucks work their way through here. Give me a nice 22-yard shot.
We're gonna go get my buck engine up tonight. We're gonna find out how big he is.
That's cool with that second brown.
Dude, that is so cool.
That's awesome.
Really cool. A lot of character there.
Dude,
He's not as tall as I thought though.
He's a nice deer.
He's a good deer though.
I would have shot that one every single day.
Me too. Seemed like it worked out for you, dude.
Well, yeah, I'd say it worked.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, day 2, here we go. Tony shot a nice buck last night. Hopefully we can keep that rolling this morning. It's a report of frostiness outside, so we'll catch up with you at the stand. Take our time getting in there and get dressed at the base again so we're not all sweated up by the time we get there. Half mile each way. Alright, November 4th. We're set up back here again. I didn't do an interview until now because it was dead calm, super quiet this morning. We got a little frost here, and things are feeling really good. All I've seen so far is birds and squirrels, but the cameras were showing somewhere around 8 o'clock, 8:30. There's usually some flurry of activity over here, and we're at 7:40 right now, so. Alright, it's about 9:30. Haven't seen much this morning. Had the fawn work behind me. Seen some hen turkeys, a couple birds, squirrels still moving. Scared a deer, I think, because once I could hear a deer, that's when I got the urge to cough, which seems about right. But all the other guys sound like they're seeing bucks, and they're all set up in the vicinity of scrapes. And over here, there's really no scrape activity near where I'm sitting. At least not that I've seen. I haven't delved deeper in here, but I'm thinking that I need to find a new spot. So we might be having some different scenery for this afternoon here. But at this point this morning, 9:30, I think I'll just stick it out here the rest of this set, rather than go fart around too much. But we'll see what happens. It's 10:40. I've seen one more fawn feeding. It's been very slow over here. Alright, getting packed up, gonna head back out for the afternoon. Everybody kind of swapped around today. So Zach's staying on the hill. I'm going up to the other side of the hill. Timmy's going over to the wallow. Adam's going to the apple tree. Beast blew up his bow, so he's in a rough spot. And Tony's going to try a completely new spot. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and Jared's in the foundation. So hopefully the movement's a little bit better tonight than it was this morning. Here we go. Today, the recurve. Feel confident in my shooting from all my practice. I still get a little bit nervous when it comes down to the reality of there's a possibility I could wound a deer if I make a bad shot. So we're gonna wait for a very good opportunity at the range that I want, which is about 10 yards is what we're hoping for. I would not push past 15. It's just not worth it for the amount of practice and the distance of practice I was able to do. But I feel very, very confident at 10 yards. Hopefully we get a chance. We're headed up to a spot that I haven't been to since the very first time I hung it a couple years ago. And on that sit, I killed 2 deer. And ever since then, we've been sending different people over there because it's been such a solid spot. So I just never had a chance to get back over there. So it's going to be open this afternoon, and I thought, seems like a pretty cool place to sit. So I'm going to go give it a shot, see if I remember what it's like. Timmy's had some little deer that have been like hanging out underneath the stand over there. So pretty confident I'll at least see some stuff, which that'll be cool. I never really had any deer that stayed right under the stand the way that he's describing. So that'd be kind of neat. But maybe we'll get a chance. If we do, put all that practice to work and make a good shot, hopefully. That would be my first harvest with the recurve. So yeah, got some nerves about it, I think, but definitely put in the practice, so I should be ready if the moment arises. So I'll catch up with you when we get to the top of the hill. It's about a quarter mile up there. I have to take it real slow. It's gonna be loud. Probably jump some deer. There's not really a good way around doing that though. Everything from here is up, so they get a good vantage point on you. But check in once we get to the top of the hill. Alright, we made it to the tree. We're gonna get the camera set up and then we'll sit in here. It's a pretty cool spot, just how I remember it. So hopefully we have some action tonight. I've had 2 fawns.
We got about 30 minutes left of shooting light. Pro tip number 74, don't drop your Viper binoculars out of the tree stand because they could hit a rock and shatter. Fortunately, mine missed the rock, but you shouldn't drop them still. Alright, all packed up and heading out of here. No luck for me tonight. We'll see if anybody else had any success when I get back to the cabin.
No, hold on. Let me think this through. Actually,
You don't have a.
You literally have to play your spades.
Okay, but I can't.
You called spades!
You called spades.
Didn't I already put it down though?
No.
Where's your spade? It's in my. Put it here. Bury that 9 of diamonds. Bury the 9 of diamonds. And then it's all.
It's Sunday, November 5th. Happy 30th birthday to me. I'm sitting on the ground this morning. I got the recurve and I'm set up on the penta scrape. It's kind of a big cluster of scrapes that are all very close, like if you took 2 steps in one direction and made another one. So that should be promising, right? So far, my first setup, which was 20 yards up the hill there, yeah, that didn't work out great. Apparently they could pick me out very easily. So I've seen 4 deer. 3 of them just got nervous and moved all the way up the hill. 4th one, I think, might have heard Sawyer singing happy birthday to me and blew for like 5 straight minutes and then walked away. So we're off to a great start here, but I can still shoot the scrape. It's probably 12 yards away now, and I got in a little bit more cover, got some backdrop here, so hopefully we got a chance. Okay, 10 after 9. I gotta sneak out of here so I can get to church on time, but Tim shot a deer, and he says that he might be putting it on the wall. So I hope I talked the guys into waiting for me to get back from church to go track it, because I would love to be a part of that. It's gonna be really cool. Hopefully he made a good shot. Sounded like he felt confident in it. Looked like a double lung. Saw some blood coming out as it ran. So we should be in pretty good shape. The direction it went, he couldn't see it go very far. So who knows? It could have gone 50 yards. Let's hope for that. That'd be the best case. So it sounds like it's pretty big. But we'll check in with you as soon as I get back from church, I think. Stay tuned. And what an incredible day already. If we got 2 bucks on this trip, like, man, so awesome. All right, see you soon.